afternoon and happy Easter. It's been a while since I did a video. One of the first videos I think I should have made a long time ago was the pros and cons between the survival benefit plan, the SBP. All right. What is the SBP? Well, let me show you. So, the survival benefit plan. When a military retiree dies, their retirement pay stops. This means that the surviving spouse will be left without a substantial income source. If you're a retiree and you need to give serious thought to how you can protect your spouse from the hardships caused by the loss of your retirement pay, one option available to you is the Survivor Benefit Plan, the SBP. The SBP is an insurance plan that will pay your surviving spouse a monthly payment annuity, okay, to help make up for the loss of your retirement income. The plan is designed to protect your survivors against the risks of, your death, your survivor outliving the benefits, and inflation. Now, I can tell you right now, I personally did not take the SBP. When you are about to exit the military, when you're out, your transitions counselor to whatever unit, they're going to contact you and they're automatically going to default you into the program using the Form 2256. A lot of people, I've noticed that when they leave the military, and this is particularly retirees, they don't really think about that. They know that it is a financial benefit in the event that when you die, will your survivors, your children, your wife, your husband, are they going to be taken care of once you have left this earth? It did not financially make sense for me to elect to take the SBP by default, and I'm going to tell you why. So, the SBP, is it worth it? What is it? Just told you what it is, all right? It's basically an annuity / life insurance policy. It's whatever they want to call it, where you're not going to think twice to really do the math. The thing is, folks, I did the math. So here is a sample of what it would be like if you elected to take the SBP. These are just samples, all right? But my particular SBP amount was right here, all right? It was around $2,600 a month. That's my retirement. Retiring as an E7, 20 years of service. All right. Once you default elect to the SBP, you're going to be paying $143 a month for the next 30 years. 30 years. Okay. This is an ideal example. This is usually what people are around. Okay. Now, the great part about the SBP, it is guaranteed. But for service members, this is an outstanding option because the guarantee is there. You got to think about these things, all right? Is it financially worth it? Do you know you're going to be making more money, in a sense, when you get out? As any financial expert will tell you, okay, it's not built for everybody. It's not even for the average person or the average service member. It really depends on you and if the math makes sense to you. Okay. Let's do the math here. Now, by policy, I have to pay this for the next 30 years. You have to buy into this policy. You have to buy into this annuity. $143 a month times 12. I'm going to be paying into this from my retirement, from this, okay? For every 12 months for the next 30 years. So it's going to come out to $1,716, okay, a year. Now let's multiply that by 360 months, which is 30 years. What do you get? $51,480. So if I make it to 30 years, I honestly think I will, I would have paid $51,480 out of my retirement pay so that my spouse or my significant other will make $1,210 a month until he or she expires. It's 2023, folks. It's 2023. 30 years from now, that's going to be 2053, the year 2053. Tell me, is this going to be enough? Is this amount going to be enough to take care of my wife or my son, my children, in the event that I die first? $1,210 in the year 2053. Now you're like, wait a minute. But my retirement is $2,200. Why is it so less? Well, what they don't tell you is when you're paying into this, it's only that in the event that you die first, they get 55% of your retirement. So this amount right here, it's half of that. He or she is going to get half of half. You're already getting half of your base pay as it is, okay, based on that. So when you pass away after paying $51,480, they're only getting $1,210. And I'm telling you what, this is taxed, by the way. So that's in reality $1,000 about. Now, is that worth it? Is that worth it? And depending how old they are, how long they're going to live. $1,000, and let's say they live for another 20 years. $1,000 times 12 times 20. Okay? So if they live for 20 more years, I'm just using that as an example, your beneficiary will be getting $240,000, taxed, by the way, if they live that long. Is it worth it? I personally don't think it's worth it at all. With the present state of how we are, unless you want to live in a cave somewhere, that's just not going to cut it. Here is what I believe and what I did as the solution. So instead of this ridiculous equation, why not keep your retirement pay? Okay? Let's keep your retirement pay. $2,200, okay? Let's keep that. Because you know what? You're trying to get all the money you can and hold on to. So if your retirement is $2,200 a month and you're lucky to be in a place where you're not taxed, that's all you. Instead of paying $100-something for an annuity / life insurance policy that's only going to benefit if and when you pass, and you will, how about slashing that in half and get a $1 million life insurance policy on your own, private, that's going to be significantly less than that. Significantly less. I just sold a policy to a young lady for 20 years for $60 a month, covering with $1 million policy. Just makes more sense. And you know, the benefit of a death benefit is it's not taxed, and they get it right when you pass away. So I hope you liked that video. Simple math, but you tell me, is the SBP worth it? Is it worth it to you? Did you elect for it? Did you decline it? Or were you one of those individuals like me that got a private life insurance policy for way more money? Because we all know in 2053, $1,000 a month's not going to cut it. I would rather give the people I love $1 million, maybe $2 million, in the event of my death. Thanks for watching.